Pokemon, but you take over the Underworld. Welcome to Pokemon Girl. I don't know if I can say that. The only game where you get sent to the place of your final feint and make your way to the top of this randomized roguelike nether region to become the ruler. But right now, I'm tied up to this tree by these bona fide Pokemon. But I'm no ordinary trainer. I'm here on business, and me and my Houndoom broke out. It's the start of my adventure, and I get sent to this statue. I'm given a box full of Pokemon and one goal. Get to the top 5th level and take over. But for each one, there's 15 stages in between, meaning 75 total pathways to go through. I ignore the math and get my team together. Of course, I got my Houndoom starter with his Mega Stone in hand, and afterwards we get a Garchomp and this Mr. Beast building. I kind of filled up my team with some fillers, but when we got to the first gate, we were limited to only 3. I entered my team and began my abyssal adventure. Here, we're sent to face another statue and 3 paths to choose from. We can only pick one to go up, and sometimes this guy gives you a hint. And it says in the right room, restless Pokemon are waiting to pounce. I don't know what that means, so I'll go check it out. And it's the bony Kabutops coming at me again. First, I beefed up my Houndoom and dunked on his Kevin Durant. Same with his Haxorus, but he got me pretty low, so I switched to Garchomp. It was just the first fight, so I wasn't that worried, and of course, had to blow him up after. But his soul gets sent straight back here, so we'll see him again. But with no healing items and no Pokemon Center to make me feel better, the whole game's gear shifts to managing your Pokemon's health and PP. I realized the real challenge, and I went to the left to fight another trainer. We took out his Afro Darmanitan, but he got me pretty low. Well, I switched to Garchomp for his next one, but unfortunately, the Bisharp landed the killing blow. My first feint. We had the Houndoom to clean him up, but his Octopus traded me out. Luckily, we had one more. That was all we needed. But behind that Skeletor was a statue. On the pathways, these guys will give you random effects, and we lucked out with a full heal on everyone. We went to the left again and found another Underworld demon, but this time he doesn't even fight me. He just pushes me down, and I quickly hit him back. It's kind of unfortunate, because when he does that, it's guaranteed health reduction. Luckily, on the next path, we found another heal, but it wasn't entire anymore. I'm not sure what the difference was, but we moved on anyway. Found another heal on the left, but again, just wasn't a top off. On the next path, I went to the middle, left, and right, but every time, this big bone Aerodactyl bombarded me, getting some guaranteed damage down, and now my dog is all the way at half. We found a heal right after, but didn't even touch it. It seems like it's random on who the statue chooses to boost. Kind of unfortunate, but we're forced to move on. He's got this Goodra who flooded my tower. Luckily, we had the Dragon on Dragon action to take him out, but after this Leafeon schlepped me, it was more than over. Spam the Sword Dance though just to BM, and then one-shot me. We had the Flamethrower for the trade, but you already know this Cramorant has no room for games. The Skull Soldier took me out. I'll have to come back if I ever want to rule this dark dimension. And that's it. Pokemon Girl.